coming in spring 2025.
So there really was an element of insurrection on January 6th. There were some bad actors there. They had evil intents. They did bad things at the Capitol. And I wasn't aware of that. I did not know that. But Barry told us that.
Well, and it's one of the things, too, that conservatives shouldn't be surprised, right? We've seen Antifa and some of these groups who, there are some out there, right, who would want to pretend like Antifa is a far-right group. And we would, of course, not take credit for Antifa. But when you look at January 6th, there were groups like Antifa that were part of January 6th. And it's not surprising when you have people that have those kinds of morals or lack thereof that are known for destructive behavior, that they might do something destructive. And specifically, there was one instance where there was violence in at least that one location, possibly 2 or 3 other locations, but for sure one location there was violence. But that's not everybody who was there, right?
That was David and Tim Barton talking about their version of January 6th. On the January 6th that I watched unfold, many in the crowd wore Jesus hats and carried Christian signs with verses and proclamations about their love for Jesus and Donald Trump. They did this as they were smashing their way into the Capitol and fighting with police. If Antifa was responsible, then why is Donald Trump pledging to pardon them? Ideas have consequences.
They wouldn't have guns on them. They wouldn't have guns on them. Part of America. Yes, if we were a mob, they would have guns on them. They would not have guns on them. We stand down! 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 Police 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 stand down!
I mean, this is a movement that's, it's not a dispute over theology. This is not about, what's the proper interpretation of Christianity. This is an organized quest for power. And you can see it in their unwavering support for Donald Trump, who David Barton, in the run-up to the 2016 election, he called Trump God's guy. God's guy. This is a movement that's really about power by any means necessary, and they have not really strayed away from him, wavered in their support for him ever since. In fact, even before Trump's attempted coup, many religious right leaders, immediately after the election, but before January 6th, were saying the election was illegitimate.
In Season 1 of Telling Jefferson Lies, I explored the historical revisions common among Christian nationalists. In Season 2, I want to go deeper into those stories, but also examine the psychology behind the ideology. What makes Christian nationalism so attractive? What drives someone's religious devotion to a political figure and ideological extremes? Find out in Season 2 of Telling Jefferson Lies, coming in spring 2025. Catch up on Season 1 wherever you get your podcasts.